The infrastructure and buildings need to be kept up, repaired, and renovated. Lifespan of a building is really only about 40 to 50 years. Things rust. We're getting rid of, part of the thing we're doing in this building is abatement. That was a part of the demolition. There's no more asbestos in the building. That's all been pulled out. We have asbestos, in a lot of these old buildings, and it's perfectly safe as long as it's not disturbed. And so we use these opportunities to renovate these buildings we need to remove the asbestos to get the place clean, make a clean building. We're increasing energy efficiency of these buildings. Well, Zook Hall essentially was kind of the next in line. We're working our way along academic way. We did Lee Hall a few years ago. Zook Hall was built in 1963 and really has not had any renovations done to that in the last 53 years. So, it's basically kind of the next in line. Everything except for the exterior brick skin and major structure. We are basically completely gutting the building. The elevator's been moved, all the windows are new, the new HVAC system, new plumbing systems. We're having the new addition off of the north side, as I think you guys can see out there. That actually is going to be quite nice. We're bringing new new kind of fully updated laboratories for the College of Education in there. We're creating a lot of student spaces in the building, faculty offices along the outsides of the building. They were just kind of there. Instead, we're creating suites now so that the faculty have better interaction with each other. With the limitations in the size of the building, because it's an existing envelope, the faculty offices are a little bit smaller than they were before. However, we're creating a lot of meeting rooms and breakout rooms within the faculty suites as well as in other parts of the building. This project was funded back in 2012. It's actually been on the books for even longer than that. It's a $15.8 million project. Of that, 13.5 essentially is state capital funds. So that money is already in the bank, and it's part of the process of kind of to renovate buildings. We get a certain amount of every 2 years from the state to kind of to deal with the infrastructure and new buildings and renovating buildings and stuff like that. So all the finances were in place long before what this issue here with the recent financial issues. We put together a plan, our office, the capital planning, and works with the provost and the president. And basically we put together kind of a list of priorities of buildings and infrastructure items that need to be addressed up into 6 years in the future. Part of the budget that we had for Zook Hall was actually to create a swing space. Swing space is basically for when we do these renovations, it gives us a place to put the faculty and the staff from that building, and gives them a place to go for the year or 18 months that they need to so we can get that building basically completely renovated. And so we built that space on the third floor of Central Hauer specifically for that purpose. The plan right now is to move Zook Hall faculty and staff back into Zook Hall in spring break of next year. So it's March, I believe. We want to make it a nice space, an inviting space, but we want to put the money into the permanent infrastructure that's really going to benefit the university and the staff and the faculty and the students in the long run.